So here's the thing that has struck me when I've been out at practice. Okay. When I look at this team, and I know it's spring football, and I know like no one wants to get too hype or too whatever over spring football. But allow me to say this, okay? From a physical standpoint, this team looks the part. I'm just going to tell you, I've been out there. I've seen them. I've seen every position group. I've had a chance to examine it. They look the part. When I say look the part, I mean physically. They look the part. If there's an all beach team, all get off the bus team, this team looks like it. I am talking about when you look at guys, just very few guys that you look at and you say to yourself, they have not been working hard in the weight room. These guys have been working hard to the weight room. And yes, there is a feather. There is a feather on the side, Misner. There you go. This team's been working hard in the weight room. I think you've got to give Torrey Becton and the staff some credit. If there has been a shift with the strength and conditioning program that was previously under Yancey McKnight and now with Torrey Becton. Like the previous staff focused a lot on heavy lifting. And for those of you who have played football, understand like it's a heavy lifting thing. So I've talked to like a couple of people and people have told me that, hey, when they got here, that this was probably the strongest team that they have ever seen. Like by far the strongest team. I was told the strength on this team matched NFL teams as far as strength is concerned. This as far as physical strength, being able to squat, bench, all those kind of things. The issue that they had was these guys weren't staying healthy. That was the issue that they had. Like, these guys are strong as hell. We just can't get them out the training room. Like, these are a bunch of strong ass, big ass men who are on the sidelines, or back in the day, as in the pit, right? That was before Yancey McKnight. Who's my man with the bald-headed guy? You guys know his name. Used to have the pit, but he was a strength and conditioning coach under Charlie Strong. Someone will know that, remember the name. And what they had to try to do was get guys out of the heavy lift stage and get them into doing exercises that increases strength, but also flexibility, mobility, and doing things that wouldn't necessarily, in their point of view, lead to injury. Now, listen, look at Unk. Unk ain't really known as a workout king. Thank you, Pat Moore. Unk ain't working out that much. Like, Unk has got a drink in his cup on a Wednesday night. So we all know Unk ain't really ain't about that life. Whenever I go into the gym, it's low weights. Like, I ain't trying to do too many things past 25 pounds as far as dumbbells concerned. I'm too old. I'm a preventative maintenance. I'm several months away from qualifying for AARP. Like, Unk ain't trying to do all that. But you got to give them credit. When I'm telling you, when I look at this team, I see a bunch of just physical specimens that I say to myself, these guys look ready. And I'm talking about, even if you look at the offensive line, like when you look at the guys that they have. But I did a interview today with Christian Jones, and I asked him about something guys. And like, Christian Jones is a big guy. I don't have, oh yeah, right here. Hold on. I got it right here. So I asked Christian Jones this question today. This is the alphabetical roster. Give me 1 second. I know this is bad television. Okay, here we go. Christian Jones. He's listed at 6'6", 322. Overall, not bad, right? That's a decent size. But then I asked him, well, what's it like standing next to Peyton Kirkland, who's 6'6", 367, or a guy like Cam Williams, who's listed at 6'5", 360. And he goes, oh, yeah, those guys are huge. He's like, when I stand next to those guys, they make me feel small. These guys are physical specimen. The linebackers are just diesel. The DBs are in shape. Like the running backs are in shape. Jaden Blue walked past me today, and I had to do temple tape. I was like, who the hell is that? That dude looks. Jaden Blue. Like I remember Jaden Blue in high school. I will tell you guys this. If you're not an Orange Bloods, you need to be. But I'm going to tell you something that happened to me in practice today. As I was in practice today, someone walks up to me and says to me, as they were talking about folks, they talked to me about Jonte Cook. And it said, we thought he was going to come in at 175. Jonte walked in there at 184. He was listed at 175 in high school. He walked in at 184. So I have the conversation. They said, like, this is kind of like sometimes when the Mac Brown days, where these guys came in off the street and they looked the part. Like when freshmen are coming in off the street and it look like they are about to go ahead and do the damn thing, that's what this team looks like. This team, I'm telling you, when you guys have a chance, mark Unk's words, when you guys have a chance to look at this team in the spring game and go there in person and see this, if you're on Orange Bloods, you got to check out the photo galleries. And Jason Sukamel goes out there. He takes pictures of darn near all the guys. When you get up there or you sign up and use the promo code, you can see we can see everything, and you can see how physically strong these guys. And I'm going to get into a little bit more in a little bit. I just want to tell you that I just want to make sure that you guys know, and you guys know, I ain't trying to gas up anybody. Like my reputation means a lot to me. Just know your team was pretty damn good. Their team looks good. I'm just telling you, if Texas ain't successful this year, it's not going to be because these guys didn't put in the work. It's not because this team is not talented. It's not going to be because this team is not athletic. It won't be anything like that. It will be some other things, other contributing factors, but it won't be based off the thing we're talking about right now here on March the 8th.